I am vegan, so I am going to talk about being a vegan therapist and how you can attract vegan clients. So one of the coolest things that I have seen is that Psychology Today actually came out with a little place where you can put that you work with vegan clients. I'm pretty sure Therapy Den has that as well. I can't remember, but they're pretty progressive as well in terms of the types of clients that they say that they serve. So there are lots of vegans out there. There are many of us that are looking for vegan aligned therapist. So even if you aren't vegan, but maybe you're vegetarian or you're really accepting of people who are vegan, you can definitely begin to incorporate that into your website and into your marketing materials to let people know that you exist. I am telling you, there is a market for it. Probably, I don't have the statistics. Maybe I always talk about the importance of collecting data. I don't have data on this, but a lot of people that come to see me say, hey, I saw on your profile that you're vegan and I decided to bring you here. Or more often than not, it's younger people, teenagers. So if you are working with teenagers, there is a very big trend with teenagers to go meatless. Now, teenagers tend to not do things so black and white, so they might not consider themselves vegan, but they might consider themselves like to do Meatless Monday, or they might be curious about veganism or being vegetarian, and maybe their families don't let them do that. It's very common here. A lot of people say like, I want to be vegan, but my parents don't let me, or, I can be vegan, but they're still cooking meat. Maybe those are some topics we talk about in therapy, right? But a lot of parents will call and say, my daughter's vegan. I saw on your profile that you're vegan. She really wants to see somebody that can understand, her. And even if that's usually, I'll be honest, not their presenting problem. Their presenting problem tends to be some things like anxiety, depression, perfectionism, some other, type of issues. But being vegan or being vegetarian or just being sort of health conscious comes with the package, and that's really passionate about it, and they want somebody to understand it. They don't want another sort of adult in their life to say, oh, where do you get your protein from, and do you have enough iron, and do you have enough B12, and isn't that expensive, and no, I'm not taking you to Whole Foods, or there's no Whole Foods in our city, how are you going to eat? And so all of these things I've sort of heard from people. So it is kind of an interesting market. Again, maybe you're in a place where there are not a lot of vegans, so that might not work for you. But if you do want to work with clients who are very compassionate towards animals, maybe you are wanting to incorporate like pet therapy into your practice, or, an equestrian practice, that kind of goes in line, not necessarily with being vegan, but with having that kind of practice. So that's something that you can incorporate. You can even like have some vegan snacks in the waiting room, and you can like trick people about that. Like pretzels are vegan and they would never even know the difference. Or you just put like bananas out there and you're like, hey, bananas are vegan. Great. And so I have read a post recently. Somebody asked about, working with vegan clients. This is something that I am seeing a lot more. And so since it's Christmas Eve, and I love talking about being vegan, which some of you are like, I'm absolutely not watching this video, turning this off now. But I hope those of you who are therapists would be interested in maybe helping those kinds of clients. So special shout out to our friends at TherapyNotes. If you're looking for an electronic health record that will give you someplace to write your notes, treatment plans, send reminders to your clients, somewhere to do billing, take credit cards, and really have this integrated electronic health record, I would definitely recommend checking out TherapyNotes, especially if you're looking for an electronic health record in 2020. So maybe you're watching this video because you like to support me and you're one of my friends, or you're just somebody who likes to follow me, and you're like, no, this is absolutely not what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to eat meat in front of my clients if I'm hungry, like I'm going to have my Slim Jim or some kind of beef jerky, and that's just what it's going to be. I am okay with that. I understand everybody's allowed to have their own personal preferences, but maybe there are some other sort of, let's call it alternative lifestyles or progressive lifestyles that you may want to start working with in your practice. So it just gives you something to think about how you can attract other kinds of clients. So maybe you're a CrossFitter. That might be something you want to put on your profile, because then you can attract other people who are into CrossFit, for instance. If you are really into yoga, that would be something I would definitely put on my profile. And if I had an Instagram, I would post things about going to yoga, maybe some moves. I would even have some yoga mats in the office. It was really very cute the other day. One of the clinicians walked out of session and she wasn't wearing shoes, and I had walked into her office to get something. She had yoga mats laid out with her session, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. I love that you do that. And so you want to make sure you have the proper certifications and training for that. This isn't what that video is about. But if there's something that you're really passionate about in your life, maybe you are a diehard Harry Potter fan, and you want to put on your, profile that you love Harry Potter, I bet you're going to get a lot of clients who also love Harry Potter. So for 2020, think outside of the box in terms of how you can integrate maybe some of your passions or passions that a lot of your clients have into your marketing to get a wide variety of clients. So Merry Christmas to everybody. It's also Hanukkah, so happy Hanukkah. And I hope everybody has a wonderful week. And I look forward to seeing you every Tuesday and Thursday here at 3 p.m.